Hello, I'm Morgan Burgess. I'm the Special Collections Librarian at the University of Newcastle, and I'm here to talk to you today about Living Histories. Living Histories is the digital repository that holds all of the digitised material from the Special Collections collection here at the university. Special Collections is physically located on level 2 of the Moody Library at the University of Newcastle in Australia. So what is Living Histories? Living Histories is a website that hosts content that has either been born digital or has been digitised from our hard copy collections. Content is provided at a high resolution, is downloadable, and free to be used for research or study purposes. In this session, I'll show you how to navigate Living Histories, how to search and browse the collections there, and finally, how to create a Living Histories profile so you can save interesting material for easy access later. The easiest way to navigate to Living Histories is by typing livinghistories.newcastle.edu.au into your preferred browser. Each time you enter the site for a new session, you'll see a cultural sensitivity pop-up, which is designed to help keep all our users culturally safe. Once you've closed the pop-up, you will see a promotional banner for our current exhibition at the Moody Library on Callaghan campus. This exhibition changes several times each year, and the banner photos on Living Histories change with it. Below that, you can see the website search bar with some links to jump into different format collections. And if you scroll further, you can see some image tile links to some of our thematic collections. Today, I'm going to use the keyword singleton to demonstrate how to conduct a search in Living Histories. As you can see, this search has returned over 1,000 results. To narrow these down, I'll use the Filter By menu on the left-hand side of the page. Today, I'm interested in photographs, so I'll select Format and choose Photograph. Once I've found an item I want to look at, I can click onto the item's thumbnail and it will open in a new tab. You will see a Tools menu immediately to the left-hand side of the photograph. These tools let me resize, rotate, zoom, and download the item. To the left of the Tools menu, I can click through to see other results from my initial search. Suggest an edit to information about this item if I happen to know more about it than is already recorded. Find out what collections or creators this item is linked to, its geolocation if this information has been input, and any recollections users have contributed about this item, and information about the copyright that applies to this item. Over on the right-hand side, I can find out more information about the original item, including its creator, a description, the date it was created if that's known, the subject, and other collections it's related to. The blue text here is hyperlinked, so it's possible to click through to find out more. It is important to check the copyright restrictions on items. In the vertical menu to the left of the image, underneath its geolocation information and recollections, you'll find some information about the copyright restrictions that apply to this item. This particular item can be used for non-commercial purposes but must be attributed. This means that you can use it for research and study purposes, but you need to provide a full citation. Citation information can be found by clicking on the button with the inverted commas in the Tools menu. If you're using the item in an assignment or as part of your research, it's important to check the citation against your relevant referencing style, such as APA 7, Vancouver, Chicago, because this tool follows its own rules and citation style errors may mean losing marks if you include them in your work. If you have any questions about an item, you can use the envelope button in the Tools menu to contact the Living Histories team specifically, or you can contact the Special Collections team via the link in the panel on the right-hand side of the item. Another way to search through the Living Histories collection is by browsing. If we head back to the home page, you can use the links underneath the search bar to see all items in Living Histories in different formats. This can be useful if you're interested in photographs from a particular time period, for example, rather than having an interest in a specific topic. Remember to use the Filter By menu to help you find what you're looking for. Today, I'm going to choose Collections. Unlike the other formats, such as video or audio, collections can be either items that were acquired by Special Collections all together from the same source, or they are curated sets of resources that might include photographs, publications, videos, audio, and other items. For example, the Homegrown in the Hunter collection is a curated set of resources, but the Australian and New Zealand History of Education Society Oral History Collection is an example of a collection that has been acquired from the same source. Another way to search Living Histories is by accessing the map view. This map shows a visual representation of the resources in our collection that have been geotagged with their location. To access the map, select the More button in the Persistent menu on the far left-hand side of the screen. It's the button with the eye icon. And from the pop-up list, select Map View. There are two ways to search for items using Map View. You can either type keywords into the search box on the left-hand side, or you can select from the coloured markers on the map. Each number represents a resource within the collection that is tagged with location information for that area. It should come as no surprise that the highest concentration of material in our collection comes from the Hunter region. Clicking on a geolocation pin will open a pop-up with the item's title. If you click on the title, it will open the resource in a new tab. Now you know how to search for material in Living Histories, it's time to talk about what creating a profile, what it can do for you. To set yourself up with a profile, select Log In from the Persistent menu on the left-hand side of the resource. Fill in your details under Register Now and follow the prompts. Once you've registered with a profile, you can save useful content to come back to and find easily. To save content, first make sure you're logged in by selecting Login from the Persistent menu on the left-hand side and choosing the Login Here option. Then, all you have to do is search for relevant material in Living Histories. To demonstrate, I'll return to our keyword from earlier, singleton, and choose an item. To add this item to your collection, navigate to the Tools menu and click on the star icon. There'll be a pop-up to tell you this item has been successfully added to your collection. You can see your collection by clicking on the More button, indicated by the eye icon, in the Persistent menu on the left-hand side, and choosing My Private Collection from the pop-up menu. You will see a list of all the items you've added to your collection. You can create subcategories within your collection by clicking on Start a New Collection under the heading Organize. Each subcategory will appear as a drop-down menu underneath the Start a New Collection button. To remove a subcategory, open its drop-down menu and click on the large red X. You can place one or more items in your collection into different subcategories by selecting the tick boxes to the left of the item's thumbnails where they appear on the left-hand side of the screen. Then, choose the appropriate subcategory from the drop-down menu under the heading All Items in My Bookmarks and click Add Checked Items to my collection. You'll then be able to see those items in the drop-down subcategory menu. To remove an item from a subcategory, click the little red X that appears when you hover your mouse over an item in the subcategory. If you'd like to share a subcategory via social media or email, click on the green arrow icon in the subcategories drop-down menu. This will open a new tab where you can choose how to share this collection from a series of icons.
If you're interested to know more, visit our website or call us for more information.